everybody, it's Craftin' Just Because with Chris Cowan. I'm just getting pulled up here so I can see comments. I hope everybody's having a fabulous day today. It's been a crazy week here at my house. We've been really busy work-wise, which is a great thing. And I'm just tired by the time I get off work. So, but I'm so excited to be crafting with you guys because, you know, who doesn't like to share a little love crafting? I'm going to adjust my lighting, you guys. Sorry if it got dark there for a minute. That's better. There's not a glare. Okay. See if that's a little bit better. Okay, so we are going to be playing with the Hearts and Kisses bundle. This was one of the first sets I purchased in the catalog only because I loved the lips and I loved the lipstick, and the sayings were awesome. Happy Galentine's Day, sealed with a kiss, you go girl, XOXO. So very fun set. I just knew I had to have it. And what we're going to make is, let's see here. Sorry about that. It like totally changed me. There we go. We are going to make an explosion purse. And it's really tiny. Like the dimensions are 2 by 2 when you're well, 2 by 3 when you're completed it with the handle. But all I sealed it with was a piece of Velcro. And then it just opens up like this. It's a flat piece of paper. And I put this great lip lollipop that I found. I believe it was at Walgreens. It came in this little pack. Kissy Lip Pops. And I just took it off the cardboard that it was on and put it in this and thought it would be perfect for my little purse. And if I would have thought about it earlier, so I pre-made this, and I was looking for the right thing to put into it, I would have done lips. So today we're going to stamp with the lips. But we are going to go ahead and get started. And what's really great about this project is it only takes a 6 by 6 piece of paper. So I thought I'll share our new free item, which is the Oso Ombre Designer Series paper that comes free when you purchase a $50 order. You can pick, there's different items to pick in there, but there's quite a bit of paper in that little pack. And I love the colors in the paper. And then I also have some scraps of Blackberry Bliss. And I have a 1/4 inch by 3 inch strip for the handle. And then I have a 1 3/4 inch circle. And then we're going to punch a 2 inch circle. And I have a scrap of Whisper White too for the inside circle. So I grabbed the wrong punch. Let me grab the right punch. Let's see here. There we go. Now I have the 2 inch punch. Okay, so what you're going to do is we want to take our paper trimmer and we are going to put in our Designer Series paper, and we're going to score it on both sides at 2 inches and 4 inches. So I'm going to put my paper in, score at 2 inches and at 4 inches. And then I'm going to do the same thing when I rotate it 90 degrees, 2 inches and 4 inches. And then before we get rid of it on the paper trimmer, on one side, so I'm going to pick this side that I'm on, I'm going to make a little tick mark at 2 inches and, a little tick mark at the top and the bottom at 3 inches. So I've got my paper trimmer at 3 inches and I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom because we're going to need to do some additional scoring. me get that top one a little bit better. I'm not doing that one so well. I don't think I'm going down hard enough. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's get rid of our paper trimmer. Then you're going to want to take a ruler and on all four corners, we want to make a diagonal mark from score line to score line because we're going to cut those off. So we don't actually, I apologize. I like to use my paper trimmer for this. I'm going to put my score mark there, and then I'm just going to cut it off. And I'm going to do that on all four corners. So put my score line there. There. That way I ensure that I get a straight cut when I do that as well. This one's a little harder to see. Because it's on the dark. So let's line that score line up. Right there. And right there. And cut that off. And then one last one. And then we'll do some more scoring. Okay. So these you could keep if you wanted to make a different project, or you could toss them. Completely up to you. Now we're done with our paper trimmer. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take from that little tick mark, score diagonal and score diagonal to form a triangle. And we're going to do that on both sides. So go like that. And then I kind of got to turn it. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side from diagonal to diagonal. Okay. So now, before we burnish those score lines, I want to come in and I want to stamp some lips this time instead of the heart. And I'm going to use my Blackberry Stampin' Ink. And I'm just going to randomly stamp, let me get a piece of scrap paper here, all over my piece of paper here. Okay, so I've got lips all over my paper. And then before we finish stamping there, I'm going to come in and I'm going to punch my 1.5 inch punch on my Whisper White, just like that. And then I'm going to I'm going to stamp some lips right on that punch. And then I think that's all the stamping we have. So I'm going to go ahead and seal this up so I don't get ink all over myself. And now we're going to burnish our score lines. Let me get this stamp put away. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to take my bone folder. I'm going to burnish those score lines. And then what you're going to do on these points is you're going to fold this like so. You're going to fold those in, because what's going to happen here is your purse is going to fold up just like this. So I'm going to kind of bring those together just like that. One more. So it kind of looks like a triangle, since that's the formation that we made on the side. And then when it opens, it's kind of got this explosion look, okay? Now, before we finish, we want to adhere down our, we need to punch a 1 3/4 inch circle. So I did need both. I wasn't losing as I drop my punches. Hi, Kathy. Okay, sorry about that commotion there, you guys. I dropped some of my punches. So I'm gonna do a 1 3/4 inch circle, and then I'm going to put in my 1 1/2 inch circle. Oh, I'm glad that you were able to catch me today. I know with all the holidays and things, it kind of got a little crazy there. So I'm glad that you got to join me today. Okay. So I got that one down. Oh, I didn't get it exactly. Oh, well. A circle. And then put that in. So when they open their little purse, they're going to go, oh, look, there's some lips. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fold our 2-inch circle in half. Or, I'm sorry, we're not folding it in half. Don't do that. We want to bring in our paper trimmer, and we want to score it at 7/8 of an inch. And then at 1 1/8. I forgot I wanted a little bit of space because I added those lips candies. And then we're going to go ahead and fold that over and fold. Whoops. Come on. There we go. So we have just a tiny little gap at the top. Okay. So one of the half circles, I'm going to put a lot of adhesive down, and I'm going to glue it to the back piece. See, those are my lips are facing towards me. I want this glued to the back piece up to that first score line. Hi, Rhonda. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in a Velcro dot, or you can use magnets. I like to use Velcro dots on little projects like this, only because the magnets can get expensive, and if they're not keeping it for very long, the Velcro's cheap. I get them in bulk. Okay, so we've got our little purse here, and we want to seal it up. So I'm just gonna kind of push that together so I know where that Velcro should go. And then I'm gonna open it up, and I'm just gonna seal it down. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're gonna take our little 1/4 inch by 3 inch strip, and I'm just gonna run my bone folder over it like that. And I'm going to kind of just tag the ends up a little bit. I think I told you to score it at 1/8 of an inch. And then I just add some glue onto those ends. and I glued them down. So I'm going to kind of open this back up just because it's easier for me to get it nice and straight. I'm going to glue the ends of the purse. Whoops. See, I moved my finger. Just like that. I'm going to hold it for just a minute, maybe possibly run my bone folder over it. Let that sit for just a moment, and then we're going to take our Blackberry Bliss cardstock, and we're going to punch out either the heart or the lips. I'm going to use the heart just because I did lips all over that. And then what I'm going to do is on my top flap, I'm going to add a glue dot, or not a glue dot, a dimensional onto my purse flap, right where that Velcro is. And then I want to add one of those heart resin dots that's from the Snail Mail Suite in the Whisper White. And I'm just going to add that heart right into the center, just like that. And then this is where you could fill it with a piece of candy, or like I said, I found this cute little lip lollipop. And then you just put it in there. You kind of got to be careful because the lips are a little longer, but it does fold up here. And there's your little purse. And here's my sample. So that's your project for today. Something very simple and easy. If you made it out of, instead of a 6x6 piece of paper, you could make 4 out of 1 sheet of 12x12 paper. So it's up to you how you want to do that. But nice and simple project. I like, you know, adding, this is, like I said, this is kind of a little tight for this project, but you could put a nice one of those Ferrero Rocher candy balls in here and it would fit perfectly. And then you kind of have a little purse. So that's your project. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you'd like to replicate this project, follow the link below and it will lead you to my blog page, and all the directions and dimensions are going to be there. So I hope you guys have a fabulous night. Until next week, I'll see you guys later. Bye, my crafting friends.